Alright boys, so welcome back to another one. I've been slacking with the videos, and to be honest, it's tricky with this car because I love it, I'm enjoying it. But as for the channel, there's not really much content I can do. Like with, for example, the Clio, we had a full build over 3 years. This car, I'm not going to keep it for too long, and it's kind of where I want it already. Like I've got a couple of small mods coming, but nothing like changing. It's just, I don't know, making content with this car is a challenge, but enjoying this car is easy. But here's 5 things I love about my Skoda Fabia VRS. Number 1 is quite obvious if you know about these cars, is the fuel economy. Driving around town, I average 55 miles to the gallon. That is like, I mean, I'm obviously coming from a straight piped Clio, so the fuel economy was like gone. But like it doesn't need fuel. It just needs air. Like, it's so weird how it works. I'm loving it, and obviously it's a lot better on the bank account. But I knew they were good, but I'm shocked. I'm impressed with it. Number 2 is the seats. I know it's a bit of a random thing. Well, my favourite thing about these cars is the seats. Just how they're like the grey with the black, and obviously these ones are actually, like, apart from mine, which is kind of stained, which can be removed. They're in amazing like condition. And obviously this is like a 19-year-old car, so that is quite impressive, and I think they look cool, and obviously they're comfortable. It's just a win-win. Number 3 is the looks. Now obviously to the average eye, average person, it looks just like a normal Skoda Fabia, but there are things, and I'll walk you around now, which I think make these cars stand out. Obviously number 1 is the seats. Obviously you've got the spoiler with the little like dip there. I just think that looks quite cool. It's so subtle. Then you've also got the bumper, which comes all the way down, and then the exhaust like sits in the bumper, and it's obviously a massive tip, which is quite impressive.
What do you mean by that?
Obviously you've got the badges as well. One of my favourite things about the car is this vent here, and I know how stupid that sounds. It just makes it look like a weapon, at least in my opinion. And obviously you've got the VRS on the grille as well. I just think, like, I can spot these a mile off. Like, I can tell when it's a standard one and when it's a VRS. Maybe that's just me being sad, but it's just some of my favourite cars, at least at the moment. Number 4 is how unique the car is. So like, not many people actually have one. Not many people even know what they are. Obviously that can sometimes be a negative because you don't stand out, but then obviously that can be a positive because I'm fed up of standing out, at least for now. I'm enjoying having a car which I can just blend in with. Like the Clio was so leery and loud. This I can just kind of go about my everyday life, and this doesn't really affect me or anyone else. And number 5 has to be the practicality. Now, as I said, I am coming from a Clio, a 3-door Clio. This is obviously a 5-door, but it's just good. I can like just chuck stuff in the back, like stuff I'm taking to customers. It's got actually quite a big boot. I'm quite impressed. I can just take people like when they need a lift, and it's a comfortable place to be. Obviously I'm quite tall, so I sit like in line with the pillar. That's the only thing I'm not a fan of, but obviously that's just part of the life of having a 5-door car. Obviously the front door is shorter than a 3-door. No, I mean it's a strange car for me because, as I said, I can't really do any content. It's more just like I'm enjoying it. Now my next car, I'm going to make sure it's a car for the channel, because A, I miss doing mods, and B, it's tricky, but I am bored of having such a sensible car. Obviously it's good for me, it's good for the bank, it's good for everything, but I think I just need a bit of spice. So let's see what happens. I might even put an air filter on the car or something. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. You can go and watch the videos I did, the 5 things I love and hate about the Clio, if you wanted to. Cheers.